welcome. Today's practice, day 2 of 30 days of yoga. So we're going to be on the floor for today's practice. Yesterday we were standing the whole time, and as we go through these 30 days, we're just going to continue to, let me just make sure something's kind of wonky here. Okay, I really want it to be this way. All right, well, we're going to do it this way today. Okay. It didn't want to be horizontal today. So I got Emma the pug, beautiful green grass, sunshine. We're going to stay on the ground today. Yesterday, day 1, we were completely standing. You can do this from your bed as well. You don't even have to unroll a mat if you want to just stay in your bed. So day 2 on the ground. Let's do it. And as we go through the 30 days, you'll see that some of the practices will be both standing and on the ground, and some of them will just be one or the other. And we're also going to be doing some chair practices. Now, the beauty in that is as you develop the habit of showing up every day to just find 15, 20 minutes of mindful movement, you'll be able to pick and choose and kind of pull for yourself the parts of the practice that you like the most. So if you prefer standing, or if you prefer forward folds, or if you prefer being on the ground with me, then you will learn those tools throughout the 30 days. Okay, that's what makes it awesome. All right, so we're gonna start in a seated position. I'm sitting with my legs folded over just because my hip does not like to sit crisscross applesauce anymore. So I'm sitting nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears, back and down. Lots of noise today, lots of noise, environmental noise, and maybe some noise in my head. So we're gonna work really hard to push the noise away, and tune in to our bodies. And that's really what this practice is about. So maybe in your environment, whether it's your inside or outside or wherever you're practicing, there's noise. And maybe there's some noise here. We're going to work to move that noise further away so that we can be peaceful in here. So sit nice and tall, roll your shoulders back and down, kind of nestle your cheeks down onto the ground or onto your heels, however you're sitting. Take your chin, drop it slightly, close your eyes, and just be the observer for a minute of the noise, whether that's thoughts, somebody mowing their lawn, dogs barking, sprinklers running, birds chirping. Just tune into the noise. It's okay for a minute. We're eventually going to move ourselves away from the noise. But if you have noise in your mind, your thoughts, what you have to do today, maybe some worries, maybe some stresses, observe them. They are real and valid. Take a breath. And on your exhale, just imagine blowing the noise away, just momentarily. Blow out. We're going to do that 2 more times. Observe the noise, breathe in. Blow the noise away from you. 1 more, breathe in. It typically takes just 3 breaths to change your experience. Right hand falls to the floor. Left hand reaches out first, nice and long. Now we're going to bend more so that the right elbow bends and the left arm reaches. These beautiful side bends, I hope you find as much joy as I do in the side bends. Reach a little higher and then go up and over. You might even take your left hip and sort of push it to the left a little bit to create even more of a stretch. Inhale to rise. Exhale, we let it float. We're going to do the same thing other side. Left hand plants, and then it bends. Right arm comes to a T. Okay, now I hear birds. That's nice. Inhale up. Exhale over. Feel that? Now take your right hip and push it. Inhale to rise. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Exhale to float. This hip is something else. Left hand goes across to the right knee. Right hand comes behind. Take a breath. Spin to the right. Remember those 6 directions of the spine. We're getting them. Look at something beautiful wherever you're at, in your outside space, in your inside space. Notice something beautiful, even just a little speck on the wall. Inhale back to center. Other side, right hand, left knee. Take a breath. Get long. Spin on around. Notice something different. That's beautiful. Come back around to front and we're going to shift the weight of our body to our right cheek with our legs going to the left. This is one of my favorites. So my knees are bent, sort of windshield wiper-ish. Left heel is back by the left cheek, and I'm sitting nice and tall. Most of the weight of my body is on my right cheek. I'm gonna take my hand to my left hip, and we're gonna inhale and push the pelvis forward. Exhale, tilt it back. This is working some of that inhale forward, exhale back. This is getting into the pelvis, the hips, the low back, the SI joint, all the things that cause us crankiness. Here comes a hummingbird. Okay, so the noise that I'm paying attention to now is noise of beauty. Push it forward, tilt it back. 2 more. Push it forward, tilt it back. Push it forward and tilt it back. Now sit really tall. Here comes the left hand. It's going to reach all the way around to the right, past the right knee. I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to look over my right shoulder, and I feel amazing stretch through my left leg, through that quadricep. Inhale back to center. Now I'm going to take my left leg and gracefully straighten it. So my right foot is still bent, but now my foot's on the inside of my left leg. I'm going to turn facing my left toes. Foot is flat as if it's pressed against a wall. This is giving a nice stretch to the back of the leg. Hands are going to be here. You may be able to fold forward. We'll see where we go. Take a breath. Lead your heart towards your knee. Doesn't have to be far. I'm certainly not going far. It's all good. We do what we can with our bodies. Inhale to rise. Now take your left hand to the inside of that left leg. Sit nice and tall through the spine. Right hand lowers. It's going to reach up, and then it's going to reach over. Feel that? Inhale to rise. Exhale over. Now the good news is we're going to do the other side. We're going to try it. Okay. Weight of the body is on your left cheek. This is hard for me, but I'm going to stick with it and do my best, right? That's what we do. We show up. All right, right hand to the pelvis, to that hip crest. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, tuck it under. Just getting some mobility and feeling some movement in the low back. That's so important. I can't see what you guys are saying, but I'm so grateful that you're here. Nice to have you, even if you're just here for the beautiful view of my garden, and the sun and the birds. All right, last one. Rock that pelvis forward. Tuck the pelvis under and then sit tall. Bring your right hand around. Take a breath, and you're going to look over your left shoulder. Feel that? It's pretty darn delicious. Come back to center. Now we're going to take the right leg and get it out there. Now this is where I have to make some adjustments, okay? So your left foot should be on the inside of your left leg with the knee open. I'm not able to do that. So I have my right leg straight and my left knee is bent. If you're new to me, I had a hip replacement a year and a half ago that resulted in 2 more surgeries, and it's still not right, and another surgery's coming. Right foot is up. I'm going to lean my heart towards my right knee. Okay, you should feel a nice stretch. And so the last year and a half has been an amazing journey in acceptance. Inhale up. Faith. Right hand comes to the inside. Left hand drops. Inhale up. Exhale over. In just being with what is, right? Learning to be with what is. I have a whole series on YouTube about mindful recovery. It could be applied to any health challenge that you're facing, how to do it mindfully. Of course, we're going to have precautions and surgical recommendations and all the physical stuff from our physicians, but my playlist is really looking at the inner heart and how we face a mindset of healing and acceptance of what is. So check that out. All right. You're going to take both feet and seal them together, the bottoms of your feet. Again, I'm not able to do this, but I want to teach it. So my hands are going to be your feet. So feet come together. These elbows are your knees, and you're sitting like a butterfly. Here's my right butterfly. I just got a one-winged butterfly. Hands are going to go to the ankles. I'm not able to open that hip, so I'm just going to hang here with you. Take a breath, get tall through the spine, and then hinge forward. You should be feeling a nice stretch through the inner thigh and the lower back. It's nice to have you guys live. It's fun. I've never done live 30 days of yoga. I always record it each day and then pop it on a video, but we're going live. All right, spin on around. We're gonna come on down to the ground or the bed or the floor and hug your knees into your chest. Feel that release. We've done a lot of low back stuff already. All right, open your knees like that butterfly and then close your knees. Find your breath here. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Just feeling that release through the low back, through the inner thighs. And now we're gonna change it. We're gonna bring the knees into the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Find your breath. As we focus our attention on the breath and the sensations we feel, the noise seems to go away. All right, now we're gonna make a circle, taking those 2 positions and making them into 1. So we're gonna open, we're gonna draw them in towards the chest and push them away. Open your knees, draw the circle, pull them into your chest, push them away. 1 more this way, open, squeeze in, push away and stay. Now reverse it. Open, draw in, push away. Open, draw in, and push away. I hope that you find that these quick 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe we'll go longer once a week, putting some floor work and some standing work together into a full practice. But I'm hoping that you find that this is just simple connection to your breath, connection to your body, and reduction of noise. Drop your feet. Now, hands are going to come down by your side. I want you to watch me 1 time, and then don't look at me because your eyes need to stay at the ceiling. So I see beautiful clouds and a beautiful tree. So reach for your heels. I want you to just tap your heels with your fingertips. That is your alignment. Now put your hand on your pelvis and tuck it under so that your entire spine is glued to the floor. Now here's where it's important to not turn your head. So watch me once and then we'll do it together. I'm gonna lift my hips up to the sky, tuck my chin, lengthen my cervical spine, and then slowly lower. Okay, so get yourself set. Knees are bent, feet are flat, fingertips touch the heels. And then here we go. Push your spine to the ground. Lift your hips. Lower your hips. We're gonna add the breath here. Take a breath in. Exhale, glue your spine down. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale. Glue your spine. Exhale. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower. We got 1 more. Inhale. Glue your spine. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to do it 1 more time, but we're going to stay at the top. Breathe in. Breathe out, glue your spine. Inhale, lift your hips and stay. When you get to the top, you're going to breathe out and push hard into your feet. And as you do that, your hips go higher. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, push into the feet. Feel that? It should be a nice igniting of the quads. Inhale. Push. Lift an inch if you've got it. Inhale. Push into your feet. Exhale. Stay for your in-breath. And then gently lower. Nice, yeah? All right, straighten your left leg. Bring your right knee to your chest and squeeze. So I interlace my hands like a basket and I'm pushing my right shin towards my chest and it feels amazing for the backside. Left leg is long. Now I'm going to take my right hand, leave it on my right leg, tee out the left arm, touch the ground, and let your right knee open, okay? Just like a little gate, opening it up, and then bring your left hand to your left hip crest, that little bump, and push it down. It wants to come up and over. We're going to push it down. Feels nice, yeah? All right, here we go. Inhale back up. Use your breath. That's so important. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Tee out your right arm. Take a breath. And you're going to pull the right leg up and over, all the way over. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And notice that the head knows exactly where to turn. And it feels great. When we pay attention to the breath, we pay attention to the sensations, and we move with the breath, all that noise, it's not as much. Isn't that cool? Inhale back to center. Interlace your fingers one more time on the right knee and squeeze tight. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Right leg goes super long as it can be on the ground. Feel that length through the front of the hip, that hip flexor. Interlace your fingers and then squeeze the left knee as best you can. Okay? We all have limitations. We all have stuff. We all have what we can and cannot do. So be tender with your heart. Be tender with your body. Leave your left hand on the left knee. Tee out your right arm. Then allow the left knee to open as best it can. Yours is going to probably go further than mine. Just let it open. You're holding it. It's nice. Bring your right hand to the top of the right hip. Push down so you create that space right there. Feel that? It's so nice. All right. Come back to center. Put your right hand on your left knee. Left arm reaches long. And here we go. You're going to bring the left knee up and over. You will, I won't. Bring that left knee all the way over to the right as far as you can. I got to stay here. That's okay. That's okay. We do what we can. Come back to center. Lower your left foot and reach it long, long, long. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then over they go. A big, long pencil good morning stretch. Point your pretty toes. Take a breath. Empty the breath. Bring your arms back to the sky. Soften your legs, soften your back, soften your cheeks. Take a breath. Exhale, reach up and over behind you. A good morning stretch. Now engage the legs, point the toes. Let the spine curl. Point, point, point. Reach, reach, reach. Arms go up. Body softens. We got one more. Ready? Take a breath. Reach up and over. Big as you can. Point the toes, engage the quads, lift the spine. Feel it. Spread your fingers. Soften as your arms reach up. Let your arms float to the ground or the bed. Walk your legs a little bit wider, like a giant starfish or a star. By opening up the arms wide, you allow the heart space to open. That is going to be a common theme for us together with our 30 days. We are going to dive into the heart. We're going to get out of our head. We're going to get out of the external noise of life, and we're going to dip into our heart. And so I will be guiding you every single day for 30 days to lift your heart, to shine your heart, to open your heart, to live in your heart, and to be in your heart. It's a beautiful place to be. Now, close your eyes. Notice any noise. External noise or internal noise. How amazing is it that we were able to reduce the noise? Reduce the noise. That's amazing. Okay, 18, 19 minutes of connection with your breath and your body, and you have reduced the noise. I'll see you tomorrow, day 3. Tomorrow is Sunday, so maybe we'll do a full practice. I'm just not sure. We're just going to wing it because that's what life gives us, right? We wake up in the morning and we decide right then and there what we're going to choose for today. And maybe we want to choose a little more, maybe we want to choose a little bit less, but either way we get to choose. So I will see you tomorrow, day 3. Remember, these are always available for replay. So after the 30 days, you can come back, do it again. You can also do it twice in a day, whatever you want to do. It's there. It's free. It's good. So be sure to hit the bell button so you know when I'm coming on. It's probably always going to be in the morning. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Bye.